Alright, good afternoon everyone. I'm back with another video, maybe a short one, maybe some of you think it's long, I don't know. But anyways, like I said, I was going to let you know about this motherboard from MSI. It's it's a B550 Meg, and it's a really nice board. It's called the Unify. A few things about it that I want to go over real quick that are completely unnecessary. It has a 6-pin power plug here, over here. This plug was originally made probably for an older version of the board that supported SLI or Crossfire. This board won't support that. I don't know why they didn't remove the plug, but hey, what the hell? We'll leave it there. Fantastic quality board. 6 layers, double layered copper. The VRAM and chokes are top of the line. Actually, some of the best I've ever seen. All gold plated capacitors. The VRAM in here. Now it says 14 and 2. But actually, it's a 16 phase because I didn't want to take off the heatsink. But underneath here, there's a small chip. You might be able to just see a little bit of it right there. Anyways, that chip right there is like top of the line. And it pretty much converts all the VRAM on this board over and makes it pretty much a 16 phase. So the only other place you usually get that is with like ATXEs, extended boards. The Gigabyte has one. I think Asus might have one. No, MSI has one too. But things I didn't like, yeah, they could have removed this. Didn't need so many M.2s. This is 4.0. These only will run at 3.0, which is half of 4.0 if you do the numbers that way. They could have maybe put one more, dropped 2, and made it SLI or Crossfire. And if you want more M.2s, all you need is an expansion adapter, which can hold up to 4 M.2s, and it converts it over to 4.0. So you'd be running 5 M.2s at 4.0 if you wanted to, technically. So anyways, other than that, it's a solid board. It's heavy. It weighs like 6 pounds. It has 2 8-pin adapters, of course your 24. It has like 7 system fans. You've got your CPU fan, your water pump fan, and the reason they keep that separate is because water pumps aren't limited or controlled. They're just straight power, 100%. They don't fluctuate with the board like you can do with the fan controls. So pretty much you're getting water pushed through your system as well as possible. I love the color of it. It doesn't have any RGB on it other than a small red light. And up here you have your little display that reads off your codes. It has dual Wi-Fi connectors in the back. It has a clear CMOS button. I'll show you that in a second. And it has a flash BIOS, so you stick your thumb drive in there, start it up, press the button. You don't need a CPU, memory, video card, anything. On the back over here, it's got a little tiny light. It'll blink when it's done. The board will restart. The light goes off. Your BIOS have been flashed. It's best to read about it, watch some videos on it, because if you don't get it right the first shot, you can brick it. So as soon as you get a board like this, you should really do it, because if you brick it, you want to be able to send it back. You don't want to have to eat $300. This was actually for someone. They ended up changing their mind. They wanted to get a different board, so I'm stuck with it. But I got a Gigabyte board I'm going to sell and probably end up replacing this. I'll give this one a shot. B550 is newer. than the 570. Why it works out like that, I don't know. All I do know is the 550s, probably on the company's part, the idea was it's not reverse compatible. You can put a 36, 37, 38 rather, 39, 3950. Once you flash the BIOS, you can put a 56, 58, 59, 5950. But you can't go back into the 2600, the 24. It doesn't work like that with a 550. A 570, you can. A 520, which is pretty much a budget board, you still can. So they came out with this idea after the 570, and they probably figured, well, it's a good way to lock people into it. Okay. Reset power button on the board. Awesome. Power button here. Only 6 SATAs. That's good. Some boards have 8. It's overkill. Nobody has that many bays on their computer hardly anymore unless you're running servers. And if you need it for storage, you got your M.2s. And if you're gonna, most people are using external devices for DVD burners and stuff like that. Okay. Really heavy duty aluminum heat sinks. Incredible. All right. So it's the model, it's the Unify. It does not take the Ryzen 4000 series, the G chip. It won't take G, which has onboard video. 550, it's PCI 40, 30, 16. But you only get that 40 on the top one. It does have a Type-C for the front. On a lot of cases you see, like on mine, I can't use it because that board in there doesn't support it. This one will, so you can have USB-C. It has a 2.5 LAN. There's an X version of this that has 2.5 and a 10. I wish that I could even get 2.5 around here. We get 300 down and 15 up. Megabits, not megabytes. A lot of people get that confused. It supports Wi-Fi, of course, and Bluetooth. 8-channel, 7.1 high def, plus it has a digital plug for surround sound. So you can do it through the that small digital wire. Extreme power, like I said, 16 phase. They say 14.2, but it supports 90 amps. Most boards you can overclock crazy. You can use liquid nitrogen, and all they have is 60, 70 amp VRAMs and chokes. So things definitely put together well. It's double-sided M.2 shield, so you have the tape on both sides of these. Gen 4 Lightning. Wi-Fi 6. The I/O shield is pre-installed, and it's got 2-inch thick copper on it, so it's pretty heavy duty. And as far as the back panel, you can see here and here, and you have your digital, that little fiber optic wire that goes in there. It's nice for surround sound. This is where you will put your thumb drive to flash it. Flash BIOS here, clear CMOS. I wish it had dual BIOS, because believe it or not, some overclockers, and this is a fact, it's nice to have dual BIOS for the reason that sometimes the older BIOS work better on overclocking. You can get more out of them. They're more stable. It's crazy, but it's true. 4 bays for memory. And it takes an insane amount of memory. It will go up to 128 gigs, but it also will handle, I forgot what they even said. I had it on a piece of paper. It goes like all the way up to memory of, I don't know, like 46 or some crazy number like that. But you definitely get your money's worth with this. So that's a quick rundown on it. It's great. Very thick. It's heavy again. And all right, hope you enjoyed the video. Have a good day.